This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Victorinox and Rado.
Will be a good afternoon, but also a sad one because it is also, of course, Tina's last day here. We'll see Tina back on commentary at the start of the Western Shield, but do come on and say your goodbyes and, of course, your thank yous to Tina, who, of course, started off here with Vinny Sandhu. That's not a bad delivery. It's actually a very good shot. And that's a lovely shot. Very quick hands for Mohammed Kasim. Now this one is going to disappear down to the vacant fine leg area. It will go all the way. Manos arriba from the arbitro. That is 6 runs.
Living up to that favourites tag. The win predictor has them now over 90% as that one's thrown in and it's going to go all the way. It's almost straight past the keeper. There was some glove on it.
Thomas.
That one is misdirected again. It's slightly fuller, but it's down the leg side. And Thomas, he's scratching his head at the moment.
He's making a good start and he's gone after another one. And you can see there, I mean, just have a look already of where he's hitting these shots.
That was against Edex Knights. And that's a lovely shot from Mehboob Ali. That's a proper cricket shot. That's hit firmly along the ground through the covers. That gets the same treatment again. Sam might be there. Oh, and he does take that one. Good one-handed grab from Sam.
You probably say, well, look, it's worth it. But I just think, especially when you see what's happening here now, heads are going to go down very quickly, yes.
Let us know what you think about this action as Dijo Sebastian comes on. And this one has gone very high up in the air. It will be a catching chance. There's 2 fielders converging underneath it. Neither of them gets to it. In fact, as we were saying, Rico, it's Tony Thomas on the boundary. Yeah, Rico has turned into a lion.
With the rugby ball, probably would have held on to that one. And, well, there's another blunder. This time is Ajmal Ali, who leaves the door open.
As it is, Mehboob Ali is now back on strike. And he's punished them again. And how often do we see that, Rico? A drop catch, a blunder in the field, and then they're put to the sword the next ball. As that one is going to put us actually in real danger. That's going to land just to the right of our commentary tent from the bat of Mehboob Ali, and he really looks in the mood today. We were taking cover there, Rico, but what a shot that was. They want to know what's happening as comes Ajmal Ali. As you said, Rico, they have turned to a bit of spin, but the result is the same. There's 2 fielders out there, 25 balls in total, and 14 have gone to the rope. And that make that 15, because that's gone all the way.
Ali. Oh, there you go. That's proof in the pudding. It's just power, and this one is going to go into the fence.
Back-to-back 6s. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. If you're on form, you find any part of the bat, and it runs to the rope.
That's cleverly played. Moving around in his crease. Mehboob Ali at least get a breakthrough for his side. That's the mark of a very good batter, that even when the ball is not a bad ball, and that one's hit very hard. Watch your fingers, and yeah, he burst through his fingers in the end. Did well almost to not get his hand behind that, because that was hit so firmly off the bat of Mehboob Ali. And there it is. Not just one of them. I think that's 6 of them, yes, and it has gone all the way. And there are our friends again doing the fielding. He certainly does like it on the leg side, so that's not a bad area to try. But with no sweeper out there, or there is a sweeper, but he's more in the point area.
Still 3 balls left in the 7th over. And he goes again, and that's gone even bigger. That's cracked straight onto the top of the tents. Take cover there if you're sitting in the tent. The Sweeky, and this one again, it's not quite on the line, and it's just been shuffled off the hip, and in fact it's going to go all the way despite the chase there of Abin Biju. There's a chance there to...
Oh, no! Saba! Oh, Tina, count how many times. Well, he's done all the party tricks. I think he's palmed it up, he's chested it, bellied it, and kneed it and everything, and he's ended up in his trusted right hand. the star players that are going to be in action there. As we return back to the action here. Oh, for a moment I thought maybe we're going to see 2 wickets fall in 2, but it's not going to be, because this one goes all the way over and Mahbub Ali hits another 6.
He goes again. It's going to be the same result. This is carnage out here and in Malta. And look, our friend. He goes again. This one's flatter. There is a chance out there for Sangeeth, but not really in the end, because unless he was 9 foot tall, he was getting nowhere near that. At number 3, he chips his first one, so there won't be much respite, because that was just a mere chip, but it went straight back over the umpire's hat. That's hit firmly to the mid-wicket boundary. There is a fielder out that here, Antasia, but
that he was surprised, but I think pleasantly surprised, as this one is going to bounce once, twice, and
oh, no.
And 6 more. Bullet, bullet, bullet. 6 goodies más.
Sights firmly on that leaderboard. And that's going to be another one just served up into his arc. And it's going to go all the way. They might have to check this for height as well. And he gets it. There it is. Mahbub Ali. He moves on to an astounding 104 not out of just 32 deliveries. Another 6 to his collection. 11 sixes, 7 fours. What an innings.
What an innings. His 2nd century on the network. The last time he did it, he put the big 140 on the board. Got him. And he's walking. Well, how about that? The umpire's not giving it, but Lala, he walks himself. Gets a little snick on it. The catch is taken. Smart catch taken by Prathupan. So that is the end of Mahbub Ali, but not before he scores a superb 105 of 34 balls. 198 for 2 with the ball to go as Arif just leaves that one alone.
This has actually been a great comeback over from Captain Tony here. Just 3 off it and that wicket. And there's another appeal there, but they'll take the dot ball, I think. The umpire's not interested in the wicket, but quietly, Tony Thomas has put in a really good final over there. It could have been absolute carnage. As we said, it should have been probably well over 200, but as it was, Tony Thomas in that final over, he got the all-important wicket of Mahbub Ali, and he only went for 3 runs, 2 of which were wides. So the innings finishes with 4 dot balls, but somehow Sawiki still finished on 198.
Through there he is, the Centurion. He'll be up on the Hall of Fame. Mahbub Ali becomes the 2nd man in this European Cricket Series to score a century, joining the likes of Niaz Mohammed, who scored 117 against them the other day. So here we go, here's the first. Just tucks him up nicely, he uses that angle. They're coming around the wicket, bowling into the body. Left arm, then that's what you're trying to do. Now this one's up in the air. There is a man back there, but he's going to be able to do nothing about it.
This one, there's going to be a chance there, and it is caught on the rope, and I think he celebrates. It will have to be checked, but we'll also have to kind of take his word for it there. It's difficult to see down there, but definitely the arms were raised straight away.
It's pretty close to the match officials and the scorers, so they'll probably get a good look at it. And Bishanai picks up the wicket against the Edicts Knights. He came out and he blasted a quick-fire 21. This one is going to get away from the fielder, I feel. We've seen a lot that have gone all the way over there for 6.
The Gremlins continue, so we'll update you with the score after every ball. But Mahbub Ali, he cannot do any wrong today. That was hit really firmly by Captain Tony Thomas. Flat to Mahbub Ali on the long off boundary, and rightly so. He gives his fingers a little wiggle. He counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they're still all attached. But that's a fantastic catch. Anantu Krishnan is the new batter. And there's a chance there, and there's another wicket, and that's a brilliant catch in the slip.
It's the same fielder. I think this is Mohammed Kasim, isn't it? Who just stood there. It was him and Arif who had that funny moment when the ball went up in the air on the bowling of Bass. But now he's just taken a great catch. Well, some like it spicy, they say.
This one is also quite sharp, but that's going to go all the way. A lesser spotted 6.
It's played away nicely. That's going to be 4 runs. That's right in the gap. 4 runs. 4 carreras. And he decides that he's not going to be diving forward. But this time, there's no dive required because it is straight into the hands of the fielder. Umar Khan will pick up the wicket. Ajmal Ali is going to have to depart. And it's all smiles all around at the moment for Sweetie United. There's Ashok Bishnoi who holds on to a very easy catch.
That bonus point is a long way away. And it's the man himself, Mehboob Ali, who comes into the attack, and he's got the golden touch against the Red Stars here. First ball, he gives his shoulder a little whirl, make sure everything is still in working order. Well, it didn't look like there was anything wrong with that delivery as he cleans up Ananthu Krishnan. First delivery, just a couple of hop, skips and jumps from Mehboob. Ananthu just swipes all around it, and I think you can already write the name on the trophy for Mehboob for the MVP because he's doing everything for his team today.
He starts with a loopy little soft ball which ends up into the hands of Anil Kadir. The captain has a big smile. The catch gets taken. Another wicket goes. And at the moment, there's nothing they can do wrong. I mean, Kasim just floats it up there and he plays this one completely wrong.
He can be the honourable runner-up because he has now conceded a run, but he has got the wicket as well as contributing with runs. And that one's a 6-run contribution. Is that just Biju? He's taken 7 balls to hit the ball at all. And on his 8th attempt, he hits it for 6.
Well, that's a bit more like it. Well, Biju, he says, I was just getting my eye in, he says. And he then finally sort of sweeps this for 6. And, well, Mohammed Kasim had a big smile on his face. Well, that 6, I think, now certainly has Mehboob Ali with the player of the match, even though he almost sneaked this one through. Single will be taken. And that, folks, will be the end of this contest, if you can call it that, because it is a huge victory for Sweetie United and one that will do them the world of good. Not only will they pick up the 4 points, but we have occasionally talked about net run rate, and with a winning margin of 146 runs,